I just started that live account ever since I hopped on the stream here with everybody. The first time I got that live account, $2,500 into profit, I instantly took a withdrawal. So instead of trying to scale because I want larger numbers, instead I took the payout, right? So accepting delayed gratification, accepting the fact that I have to build that up again. So it's a slower road instead of compounding and scaling. We'll scale on the second time around. We'll scale on the third time around. There is no rush. That's the thing. The moment that you start rushing, right? The moment that you want to compound and you compound too early, that's when you blow the account, right? Because if I had $2,500 worth of drawdown, because that's the amount of profits that I'm making, if I then chose, hey, let's go in on a 5-contract NQ long, right? I'm instantly oversizing and I'm going to burn that cushion much quicker than if you just stuck to the process. Going back to process is what you need to focus on. Process over profits. Fall in love with the process. Allow the results to be a byproduct of that. Continue to just keep hitting base hits. Base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit. Have that mentality for the rest of the time. Because the reality of the scenario is, even when you do compound, you should still be doing the same exact thing when you compound, right? Whether you have 1 contract as your size, whether you have 10 contracts as your size, your actions, your execution should still look the same. That's the point. It's muscle memory. So fall in love with the process, allow the results to be a byproduct of that. You're going to have to deal with delayed gratification, and that's usually the issue that everybody has. Everybody wants to make more money, has some kind of need to make more money, and that's what pushes them to do something they should not do. So I'm always a fan of, taking your profits. I took my withdrawal, as you guys saw on Twitter the other day. I posted the withdrawal certificate. If it's not in your bank account, it's not your profits, plain and simple. You have to do everything you can to make sure that your withdrawals are more than your expenses. That means taking your profits and withdrawing it when they become available. If you're the individual that's going to be, trying to shoot for one of the leaderboards, you might find yourself burning that entire account. I've seen people make a large portion of money and then give it back immediately without ever taking profit because they wanted to scale. I will always be an advocate of taking profits. If it's not in your bank account, it's not yours. Okay. The only way that your withdrawals are more than your expenses is when you withdraw to your bank account.